What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Heart Over Height episode. Yes, this does seem legit. Shams tweeted, Luka Doncic is traded to the Lakers. So if you do enjoy this content, do me a huge favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, comment down below on what you feel about this trade. This is crazy. Let's jump right on into this trade. So I was literally sitting on 2K, playing 2K, see the notification pop up that Woj tweeted, breaking news, Luka is traded to the Lakers. Now, I'm going to break down this full trade here. This is a tweet, and then I saw it on Instagram, ESPN posted it, House Highlights, etc. The Lakers receive Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. The Mavericks then receive Anthony Davis, Max Christie, 2029 Lakers first-round pick. And the Jazz then receive Jalen Hood-Schifino, 2025 Clippers second, and a 2025 Mavs second. This is insane. If it doesn't feel real. I wouldn't be surprised if later we found out that Shams' account got hacked. But as of this moment, right now, this is crazy. I don't even know what to think about with this. The Lakers, LeBron and Luka playing together with guys like it seems like as if the Lakers are making this deal, they're not going to be done. They're going to go out and make another deal or two to really solidify this lineup here, right? Because you have Rui Hachimura, you have Austin Reeves, you have LeBron, you have Luka. You know, this lineup is looking pretty solid. Still, you need a center, right? They've been needing a center, so it seems like they're not going to be done. But I can't believe they gave up Anthony Davis. I feel like we're going to get, if this is true and this is real, and the Mavericks, the only reason that this trade went through was because Luka went to the front office and said, trade me. I was just literally, my father, big Lakers fan, I was just talking to him about it. And even he was like, I think that this could potentially be fake because of the ideology that there's no way Luka would want to leave. Last season, they just made the finals. Why would you want to go away from that? But I guess maybe he went to the front office and said, hey, look, you need to make moves, and they weren't looking to make moves. And so he was like, all right, well, then I'm out. This is extremely interesting, though. Let's talk about what this means for the Mavs. So then now your lineup, you have Kyrie, Anthony Davis, that's your duo. Longevity-wise, obviously not the move, right? For long-term success. But short-term success, I mean, Luka, if he's saying I'm demanding to be traded and everything, that might be one of the better packages that you receive back is Anthony Davis, right? And that 2029 first-round pick, who knows what that looks like? Who knows what the Lakers look like? LeBron probably going to be retired 4 years from now. So Luka might not be on the roster at that point. I'm just baffled at the fact that this happened. The Jazz being involved in this is, they get a young player that they can take a flyer on and a couple second-round picks. Cool. Why the Mavericks do this has to be the fact that Luka went to them and said, hey, I'm done. I'm done playing in Dallas. I want to play somewhere else. And then the Lakers were like, all right, let's get this deal done. We'll give you Anthony Davis. This is crazy. The championship window opened up for the Los Angeles Lakers here. Luka and LeBron playing together. I do think that there's going to be some issues that going to need to be worked out there, right? The ideology of both of them play very similar. Both of them ball-heavy players that just need the ball in their hands, distribute, facilitate, etc. Are they going to have enough three-point shooting and big man support around them at this point? Like Maxi Kleber being involved in this deal, that's cool. That's nice, right? But he's always in and out of injury lineup. Wow, I'm shocked. I literally just hopped straight on the mic, just started to just spew out facts and figures now. Like I'm just literally doing all this from my phone. I'm going to look up the Mavs depth chart now. We're going to just take a look at what their lineup looks like now. So it would be Kyrie Irving, Spencer Dinwiddie, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, and Anthony Davis with Daniel Gafford off the bench, Quentin Grimes off the bench, Dante Exum, Najee Marshall, Dwight Powell, etc., Jaden Hardy, all that. This feels like a move that both teams should not be done, right? Because I'm not saying that trading for Luka is not immediately guaranteeing that this roster, this Lakers roster, is in championship contention. This Mavs roster with Anthony Davis still, I don't think it's good team ball. They've got solid players around them, but you shouldn't be done if you're Dallas and you want to compete for a championship this year. I don't think that you should be done. As far as the Lakers depth chart goes, I mean, with Luka and Anthony Davis, like, you're looking at Austin Reeves, right? And then you probably, Austin Reeves and Luka. And then you have Rui Hachimura, LeBron. And at the center position, that's where things get kind of funky. You might end up running like Jackson Hayes if you go up against a taller center like a Jokic or Embiid. But if you're playing you might run some small ball lineup if you're playing against, let's say, Chicago, if you're playing against Orlando, that's a little bit undersized. So it is quite interesting to think about. They can't be done. There's no way the Lakers can be done because now they have a gaping hole at center that's being filled currently by Jackson Hayes. That just doesn't seem liable for it to be long term, if that makes sense. So I can't believe what this has done. This will shake up the league for sure. I think at this point, if this does go through, if this is fully legit, right, in the Western Conference right now, the Lakers are a 5th seed. The Mavs are sitting at an 8th seed. If this is a legitimate trade and this definitely went through and everything like that, then, I mean, we're talking Lakers being a 5th seed, probably jump up in these standings. They're only 2 games back behind Denver, right? All-Star break is right around the corner. So then right after that, you're thinking, okay, All-Star break, and you have half your season left to really hammer home the fact that they're going to be probably a top 4 seed. But this might be the domino also that needed to fall for all these other teams that are chasing, right? You look at a team like Golden State now. They are trying to get into the play-in. They might pull a trigger on the idea of like, hey, we need to go get Jimmy Butler, right? The Phoenix Suns, also one of those teams, right on the cusp, right on the bubble. They might be like, okay, so we might actually have an extremely active trade deadline because of this trade. This is it's shocking news. It's similar to like Paul George being dealt when he got dealt from Oklahoma City to the Clippers, like a mass astronomical deal that could definitely shake up the NBA. Very intrigued to see what this is going to do. And don't be surprised if the Lakers regress a little bit here, just while they start figuring things out and getting the flow of how Luka and LeBron are going to be playing together, so on and so forth, figuring out like, if you have Luka Doncic, do you really need Austin Reeves? You might go out and look to the Nets and go see if you can do something to get Cam Johnson. Austin Reeves might be an intriguing piece there, right? If you're the Bulls, right? Nikola Vucevic on the trade block. Maybe you go call the Lakers and say, hey, look, you guys need a center. What up with Austin Reeves? Like, we'll take that young guy or something like that. We'll take that, we'll take a 1st round pick in the future. We'll take a bunch of seconds, something like that. This could possibly shake up everything because it seems as if both teams are not complete. I mean, I'm just going to go back to this depth chart of the Dallas Mavericks because it just really is confusing me. The fact that they have PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, Dwight Powell, and Anthony Davis very deep in the center spot. But do you need all that? Kyrie, Clay, and Anthony Davis sounds like a really good idea on paper. But do the 3 of them really, are they past their prime to the point where it's not going to work in 2025? I don't think so. I think that the 3 of them can make it work for sure. But as far as a championship contending big 3, do we really think that Kyrie, Clay, and Anthony Davis are your big 3? Because there's no other way. This is why it all points back to the fact that Luka Doncic he wanted to get out if this trade is legitimate. If this trade is legit, and it is for sure, then Luka had to ask out because there's no way if you're a Mavs owner, GM, coach, etc., you're not getting rid of a top 5 player in the NBA because for Anthony Davis. Like Max Christie, I'm not even worried about that, right? I'm talking that 1st round pick in 2029 and Anthony Davis is what the deal is pretty much. That's crazy to me for Luka. When Rudy Gobert got 5 first-round picks, Zach LaVine got, Paul George got like 4 or 5 first-round picks, pick swaps, etc. Right? You're telling me that this was the best trade you could have gotten, especially when somebody like Jimmy Butler was on the market. Now, I'm not saying Anthony Davis is still a better player than Jimmy Butler, but like you could have gone to the Heat and been like, hey, what about Luka? You give us Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler, Kelly Ware, etc. for Luka. That's just, this trade is baffling to me. It's crazy. And honestly, if it is fake, then this is going to really hurt Shams' credit again, because he's been posting quite a lot of these breaking news. This is this, and it's not been true. So I'm kind of curious to see how this goes forward. I'll definitely be putting an update, more in-depth video in the future here, but I literally just saw this and I just hopped right on the mic to see what I could spew about just off the top of my head. So if you guys do enjoy this video, do me a huge favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, comment down below on what you think about this trade overall. Who's the winner, the Lakers or the Mavericks? So without further ado, it's been another Heart Over Height episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.